welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing what they call the zone, right? Like last week when we went back. Throwing touchdowns or scoring with his legs. The defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, it's going to be a tough group to beat.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. We're about ready now for the punt.
4th down.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this one is recovered by the defense.
The offense retains possession.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 9. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Good throw out wide. It's caught. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Sacramento.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Take a look here at the... numbers from his game a week ago. A run now on 2nd down, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 41-yard line.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Sacramento, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 13.
Loose football. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. It's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Third and 2.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He takes off. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
19-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run the sneak, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
Back-to-back sacks back them up. What's going to happen now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
fatigued the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really like him.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And his guys go out to a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense are now ready to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And the burn down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
St. Louis 1st down. A gain of 9 yards and a St. Louis 1st down.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And a St. Louis 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The whole team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin with a zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
At
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Number 1. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, to say this defense has had their way in this first half here, Mike, would probably be the understatement of the game. I mean, that's now 6 sacks for this defense, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Throw on the run is complete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3.
right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Now it's 2nd and 1. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 2nd and a yard. Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
It's 4th down.
They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. To the ground, a 1st down run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
His throw left side is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors cut the deficit down to 1.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the 1st half. What will happen in the 2nd half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if Adjustments at halftime changed the course of this one, likely to play a big role. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Touchdown. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, St. Louis. That his first touchdown this year. And they'll scoop it up and take it the other way for a touchdown. A sudden turn of events. They come out of the locker room trailing, they come on the field, and they take the lead, Greg.
Yeah, you find yourself trailing at Mike, you talk about coming out. Hey, let's get the ball back on offense. Let's figure out a way to take this game over. And what do you do on the ensuing kickoff? You force a big fumble, scoop, score, and now you find yourself back on top.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tax 2 more onto their lead.
Our home team, 10.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a design run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to keep this again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 7-yard line.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and If they don't get it fixed, this
offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys are able to cut it to 4, 17 to 13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Up the middle they go. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. And now the punting unit will come up. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And mark them down up beyond the 30. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Offensive 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to number 15. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense comes away with a turnover. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try the right side this time. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. who else another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll keep this himself. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the run.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the visitors will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Try and set up the tight end screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5.
3rd and a yard.
And 1.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Sacramento. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. A handoff as they try to run it here. Room to run at the 40. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And a St. Louis first down.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not to until he's inside the 25.
First down.
Slot man in motion right. Now a handoff running right. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll try zone read on 1st and goal. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, St. Louis. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That was good for a dozen. Very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll go with the sneak. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On play action, he'll set up to throw to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 8 yards. now third and
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
And a St. Louis first down.
They'll look to throw again. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 25-yard
Second down zone read, and he keeps it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.